Hello, Falcons fans. We've got some exciting news today that you won't want to miss, so get ready. There's a lot of important updates coming your way. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications, and stay up to date with everything going on with our Atlanta Falcons. Don't forget to leave a like. It really helps strengthen our community and gets this content out to more fans like you. Now, let's jump straight into today's big news. The Falcons have interviewed former head coach Matt Eberflus for their defensive coordinator position. This comes just a few months after he was let go by the Chicago Bears in late November. The fact that he's still a hot name on the NFL market shows that teams are still eager to bring him on board. There were rumors that Eberflus might be a candidate for the defensive coordinator job in Cincinnati, though there's been no official word on that. Now, with an opportunity in Atlanta, he could replace Jimmy Lake, who recently stepped down from his role as the Falcons' defensive coach. Eberflus has a well-respected NFL career. He started in college football but quickly made a name for himself in the pros when he became the linebacker coach for the Cleveland Browns. He went on to do the same job in Dallas before being hired as the Colts' defensive coordinator in 2018. Under his leadership, Indianapolis's defense thrived, ranking in the top 10 for points allowed in 3 of his 4 seasons. This success made him a sought-after name in head coaching searches, and in 2022, he was hired as the Bears' head coach. Eberflus faced a tough first season, winning just 3 games. However, he made a strong improvement in 2023, leading the Bears to 7 wins. Going into 2024, expectations were high, especially with the first overall pick in the draft, Caleb Williams, and some notable offseason additions. But after a strong 4-2 start, the team hit a rough patch, suffering a 10-game losing streak. This led to Eberflus being fired after just 6 games into the losing stretch. Despite the disappointing end in Chicago, Eberflus's reputation still stands strong. His technical expertise and experience make him a strong contender for the Falcons' defensive coordinator role as they look to rebuild. With his interview now complete, he joins an ever-growing list of candidates for the position, signaling his continued desire to return to a top NFL job. Speaking of the Falcons, the 2024 season ended without a playoff spot, and several factors contributed to this result. One major issue was the inconsistency at quarterback, with veteran Kirk Cousins losing his starting role to rookie Michael Penix Jr. late in the season. On top of that, the defense showed clear weaknesses, particularly in stopping the run and defending against the pass. One of the biggest concerns was the pass rush, where the Falcons ranked second to last in the league with only 31 sacks. This lack of pressure on opposing quarterbacks highlighted a critical need for changes on the defensive line. Veteran Matt Judon, for example, only managed 5.5 sacks this season and may not have his contract renewed, further emphasizing the need for reinforcements in 2025. One major solution for the Falcons' pass rush could be acquiring Max Crosby, the star pass rusher from the Las Vegas Raiders. Although Crosby is still under contract with the Raiders, he's been vocal about his frustration with the team's performance and has left his future with the franchise uncertain. Eric Smithling of Yard Barker suggests that the Falcons might target a trade to bring Crosby in, given their need to improve quarterback pressure. Atlanta can't rely on a rookie alone to fix this issue, so making a move for Crosby would be a smart decision. In his first 6 seasons in the NFL, Crosby has already recorded 59.5 sacks, establishing himself as one of the league's top pass rushers. Over the last 4 seasons, he earned 4 consecutive Pro Bowl selections and racked up 42.5 sacks during that time. Though his numbers dipped in 2024 with only 7.5 sacks, Crosby battled through an ankle injury that affected his performance. Despite that, he remained a dominant force on the field, known for his relentless energy and leadership. Crosby himself has acknowledged the uncertainty surrounding his future in Las Vegas. In a recent podcast episode, he said, "Obviously, there are a lot of decisions to be made on a personal level. I have to do what's best for me. We'll see. We don't know what the new coaching staff or front office is going to look like. For the Falcons to land Crosby, though, they'll need to get creative with their salary cap. The team is currently projected to be $7.9 million over the cap in 2025, so they'll need to make some financial adjustments and strategic cuts to free up space for a big move in the market. If the trade goes through, Max Crosby wouldn't just improve the Falcons' pass rush, he'd make a huge impact in the locker room as well. Known as a natural leader, Crosby could bring the confidence and defensive identity that Atlanta has been missing for years. His technical skills and competitive drive would make him a true game-changer for the team. This move could be exactly what the Falcons need to get back to being a competitive force, giving them a real shot at the playoffs. Strengthening their defense with Crosby would lay down a solid foundation for success in the seasons ahead.